Welcome back to Motorcycle World. Today we're diving into a truly unique comparison between two very different tires from two respected manufacturers, the Bridgestone M59 and the Mitas Terra Force-R. These tires exist on opposite ends of the dual sport and adventure spectrum. The Bridgestone M59 is a front-specific DOT-approved enduro tire, favored for its off-road bite and competition pedigree. The Mitas Terra Force-R, on the other hand, is a 90-10 adventure touring tire, built for on-road comfort with the ability to handle occasional gravel or hard-packed dirt. So why are we comparing them? Because today's motorcycle riders are increasingly blending use cases. From aggressive dual-sport riders to ADV travelers looking for a bit more bite up front, understanding how these tires differ and where each excels is essential to choosing the right tire for your bike and terrain. We'll break down these two models in terms of tread design, compound, terrain performance, road behavior, braking feel, wet grip, mileage, and the kinds of riders who will benefit most from each. Let's get into it. Checkered flag first up, Bridgestone M59, the enduro front favorite. The Bridgestone M59 is a DOT-legal, off-road competition front tire that's become a cult favorite among hard enduro and dual sport riders. It's designed specifically for use on technical terrain. Think rocks, loose gravel, ruts, and soft loam, but is also capable of handling some road duty thanks to its DOT rating. The first thing that stands out is the tread pattern. The M59 features deep, aggressive, widely spaced knobs with a directional chevron design. These knobs are optimized for directional stability and precise feedback on variable terrain, especially when braking or steering on downhill sections. Bridgestone uses a relatively soft compound that balances durability with flexibility. The M59 isn't as gummy as a pure motocross tire, but it does provide excellent terrain conformity, especially on roots, rocks, and uneven trail surfaces. The side knobs are well supported, which helps reduce chunking and sidewall roll when cornering at speed off-road. On pavement, the M59 is surprisingly stable for a tire of this class. But make no mistake, it is not made for high-speed tarmac use. While the carcass holds its shape and provides a predictable feel under moderate road riding, you'll feel vibration, hear road noise, and experience vague lean angle feedback. It's best kept to short transits between trail sections. Braking feel off-road is excellent. The M59 has become popular in the dual sport community specifically because it provides confidence-inspiring braking on downhill or loose surfaces, making it ideal for bikes like the KTM EXCF, Beta RRS, or even aggressive setups on CRF 450L builds. Tire life is terrain-dependent. In dual sport use, many riders report around 2,000 to 3,000 kilometers on the front, with good wear resistance and strong edge retention, especially when not abused on pavement. Bottom line, the Bridgestone M59 is a high-performance off-road front tire that happens to be DOT legal. It's built for trail riders, enduro racers, and dual sporters who need grip on technical terrain above all else. Globe showing Europe, Africa now, let's look at the Mitas Terra Force-R, the all-road ADV tourer. The Mitas Terra Force-R is a 90-10 adventure touring tire, designed for large adventure bikes that spend the vast majority of their time on pavement, but still need confidence on occasional unpaved sections like gravel roads, fire trails, or compacted dirt. At first glance, it looks like a pure road tire. The tread pattern is smooth, with interconnected blocky ribs and wide lateral grooves for water evacuation. While not blocky enough for aggressive dirt use, it's grippy enough to handle hardpack and dry gravel comfortably. Where the Terra Force-R shines is in paved road behavior. It offers sport touring levels of grip, stability, and ride comfort, even when loaded with a passenger or luggage. The carcass is tuned for heavier adventure bikes, like the BMW R1250 GS, Yamaha Super Tenere, KTM 1290 Super Adventure, or Triumph Tiger 1200, and maintains a wide, stable contact patch. Mitas uses a silica-infused rubber compound that performs well in both dry and wet conditions. While not as soft as a hypersport tire, it's far more durable and consistent. And most importantly, the compound remains flexible in colder weather, improving safety during early morning rides or rainy conditions. On light off-road terrain, such as graded gravel roads or well-packed forest tracks, the Terra Force-R feels confident and composed. However, Once you get into loose terrain, sand, or mud, traction drops quickly. The tread simply doesn't have the voids or edge angles needed to dig in. One of its biggest advantages is tire life. Riders routinely see 15,000 to 20,000 kilometers on the rear and often more on the front. Even under heavy touring load, it wears slowly and evenly, with predictable performance throughout its lifespan. Bottom line, the Mitas Terra Force-R is an excellent choice for ADV riders who prioritize comfort, longevity, and all-season traction, but still want just enough capability to handle occasional unpaved detours. Magnifying glass tilted left, let's compare them side by side. In plain terms, tread design: M59, aggressive, deep knobs, spaced for traction and self-cleaning. Terra Force-R, smooth, road-oriented blocks with sipes and lateral channels. Compound: M59, soft to medium enduro rubber, high terrain conformity. Terra Force-R, silica-based dual compound optimized for mileage and grip. Dry grip: M59, excellent off-road, limited on-road precision. Terra Force-R, excellent on-road, stable at lean and under load. Wet performance: M59, limited on wet pavement, but good in wet dirt or mud. Terra Force-R, excellent wet pavement grip, safe and stable in rain. Handling and feedback: M59, light steering off-road, vague feel on tarmac. Terra Force-R, smooth, stable, and confidence-inspiring on pavement. Braking feel: M59, outstanding off-road braking, especially downhill. Terra Force-R, progressive and secure under braking on road. Off-road capability: M59, true off-road performance, excels in rocks, roots, and climbs. Terra Force-R, limited to gravel, hard pack, and light trails. Mileage: M59, 2,000, 3,000 km, depending on terrain and usage. Terra Force-R, 15,000, 20,000 km with consistent wear. Best use case: M59, front tire for dual sport or enduro setups, focused on trail grip. Terra Force-R, full ADV touring setup for road-focused adventure bikes. Trophy final verdict: which tire is right for you? If you're a dual sport rider, weekend trail explorer, or hardcore enduro enthusiast who wants real trail grip with street legality, the Bridgestone M59 is one of the best front tire choices out there. It's purpose-built for traction and stability on tough terrain. But if you ride a large adventure bike, spend most of your time on pavement, and want sporty road handling with the flexibility to explore gravel or dirt roads without changing tires, the Mitas Terra Force-R offers comfort, confidence, and longevity in a package designed for real-world adventure travel. So the question isn't which is better, it's which one fits the kind of adventure you're chasing. That's it for today's comparison between the Bridgestone M59 and the Mitas Terra Force-R. Let us know in the comments. Are you riding single track with a trail weapon or touring the backroads on a big twin? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more long-form tire reviews and motorcycle insights.